Yo, so Stephen Fulton versus Inoue just went underway. I was watching this fight at 8 a.m. because you know the Japan time difference. So I had a little eye crust as I was watching this, but my keen sight for the boxing to find out and figure out exactly what was going on and really analyze the boxing match so I could get this video to you guys. I was locked in and I was focused. This fight was honestly a one-sided domination by yours truly, Naoya Inoue. And this fight showed me, I know a lot of people who loved Naoya Inoue are going to say, oh my gosh, like, oh, you should have been knew he was the truth. You should have been knew he was the truth. Now, me personally, from what I've seen, he looked like the truth. But at the same time, going up in weight and then going up in weight again, and then going up in weight again, he just kept defying the odds. And what I thought to be his biggest challenge, he absolutely walked down Fulton. Now, first, before I even get into a deeper dive, I'd like to say Stephen Fulton himself, you got to salute the man for going to Tokyo himself with the belts to make this fight happen, right? Boxing has been amazing this year, and this fight has been nothing short of that, you know? So props to Stephen Fulton for going to Japan, for going to Tokyo and making this fight happen. That's first and foremost. Okay, so let's talk about the good things Naoya Inoue did in this fight. From round 1 all the way to round 8, every single round, Naoya Inoue set up a great jab. Lightning quick snapping jabs. Jab. His jab was perfect. Jabs to the head and jabs to the body. And now what to me mainly stood out was his jabs to the body. He was quick. He was in and out. And if Stephen Fulton had any time to do something, he'd counter immediately over top. Naoya Inoue kept repeating this, and it seemed like Stephen Fulton, which was a fault of his, he knew that if he returned fire, Naoya Inoue was quick enough to return something right back, like the overhand right. And also, I felt like Stephen Fulton was very reserved because he knew that if he threw, a harder punch and more combinations was gonna come his way. So I felt like Naoya Inoue was the faster fighter, more powerful fighter, and Naoya Inoue really showed his skill here. Really showed his skill. He really shined here. Not gonna lie, it was pretty much a walk down the whole from round 1 to round 8. Granted, Stephen Fulton did show some signs of life by throwing jabs. Also, he threw some great jabs as well, threw some great combos, some great counters, but he was relying too much on the counter and waiting too much on the counter instead of being the aggressor, being the bigger fighter. Naoya Inoue definitely took advantage of this with his fast hands and his overall skill and his power. I felt like Stephen Fulton was very reserved because of Naoya Inoue's power. But now let's talk about round 8. The 8th round opens and Naoya Inoue is instantly pressuring him, as always. Still throwing the jabs. And Naoya Inoue has been hitting him consistently to the body throughout all the rounds. That this time in the 8th round, when he hits him to the body, he gets him clean with an overhand right, which makes Stephen Fulton stumble. And then, boom! A devastating left hand to cleanse Stephen Fulton and knocks him down. Stephen Fulton did end up getting up, but then got rushed by Naoya Inoue, ending the match. I was definitely very impressed. This is a good look for Naoya Inoue, and honestly, I think he could move up to 130 if he wanted to. Naoya Inoue is definitely impressive and definitely put the boxing world on notice. I know a lot of you guys are going to say that, oh, you should have been new about Naoya Inoue. You should have been new, which I covered when the fight originally got announced. Naoya Inoue is a monster. He got bombs for a monster because that's his nickname. His bomb for hands, but this showed something different. This showed Naoya Inoue can really handle people. Because Stephen Fulton is no slight. But nonetheless, let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Let's talk. And I'm going to be answering back to every single comment. Hit the like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm and everything like that. So thank you guys for watching. And I'm out.